Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. It's just about 8 o'clock, and I've just changed the settings on the GoPro at the weekend with a good friend of mine that knows a lot more about cameras than me. So I'm hoping that the GoPro will appear a bit lighter than it does sometimes. It can sometimes really close a room in with light compared to the phone. So anyway, that's that. So I've just got back on this job, and I've also got myself a new clip for my, like a dog collar thing that hangs around your neck, which you can clip the GoPro onto this really easy without faffing about putting in, you know, other pins and turn them up. The GoPro just literally clips magnetically on the end of this like it does on my head thing. So I'm hoping that that'll sort of encourage me to hopefully get some different shots. So I'm going to clip it on here now, and then I'm going to put you around my neck and see what sort of shots we can get for that. If there's, it might be a bit of an angle when it's on my head. Sometimes I notice that I'm not catching everything I'm trying to pick up on the camera, and obviously when plastering ceilings, sometimes that, whether you've only got a camera on your head, it can scratch the ceiling a bit. So let's click this on here, and we'll make a cup of tea, eh? Okay, right, so got a little mirror here. Is that the mirror? Yeah, that's it. So that's up, that's down, that's all around. Yeah, so if I was doing something about this angle, yep, that's good. Right, so I've just boiled the kettle. I can sort of just turn it down there. Look, I've got full control like a cameraman now. Your daily cuppa sponsored by Plaster Paint and More. Bit of milky. Only a drop, not a lot. I like it strong. Always hot water first, then milk. I'm not going to start one of them debates like what I have on really shitty radio stations, you know. How do you make your tea? Do you have the hot water first, or do you put the milk in first, mate? Do you ring and you tell us? All smashy and nicey and all that. It's a bit like the old, is it scone or is it scone, mate? You ring in, you tell us if you're in Devon or Cornwall, what do you call it? Do you put the jam on first or the cream on first, mate? It's a big debate, and you know, it's never going to end. Anyway, there's a cup of tea. Oh, this is good. I can sort of lift you up and move you about now. So I've got all this camera kit to record, but I've got not anything exciting to record for you today, because all I'm going to be doing is glossing doors and frames, touching up any banisters that need to be done and stuff like that. So I'm just literally going around with the paint today. I'm going to get all the painting finished in here, and then tomorrow I'll be putting the furniture on these new doors and having a good clear up, and that should be me out of here then. I've got a couple of little awkward jobs. So there's like bits of wallpaper here, look, and they've just asked me just to, if I can stick it back. And in theory, yeah, it's a simple job. Bit of wallpaper base, stick it back. But if you're aware of these sort of things, this stuff, once it starts curling out of the edges, the force of curling out, it takes, I don't know, it can be a bugger. I don't want to put something in too harsh on the end of it, because then when you're looking at it, you might see it, you know. I could put some sealant or something down it, but we'll see. Anyway, that's really about as exciting as work goes today, so I probably won't film much. I might come back later with the doors glossed, maybe a bit of chat, see how I feel. I just need to really get my head into this job and get away, because they're back Wednesday morning, so I've got 2 days to get out of here. And if I keep waffling, that ain't gonna happen. So let's have a cup of tea, maybe a little biscuit, and I'll speak to you soon. Let's make it really interesting today. And I need to paint these radiators, and I will be using the Radiator White, which is this spray here. I've used it before on radiators. It's really good. If any of you paint radiators on a regular basis with a brush, you'll know what a pain in the bum it is trying to get in and then trying to pull off what you've already put on down the bottom where it builds up. So I've started using this stuff, this Radiator White spray, and although it stinks to high heaven, it's really good. And especially if you use, let me bend down and pick my thing up, this can's nearly empty, one of these, which is, I hope I haven't broken it, they're only cheap, these little attachments for spray cans, they're really good, really simple, they just clip on there, it's obviously got a little trigger on it which just depresses that little lever there. Let me take you into the light a bit. So yeah, it just depresses that little lever in there, which obviously pushes the top of the can down. So that just clips on there, and then you've got a much more controllable spray gun then. So let's get on with this, and it's not so bad. Don't get too much overspray with it, because I'm going to be touching the walls in after. You can sort of get around the valves as well without sort of going on top of them. So I think this is pink at the minute, this radiator, where it's been painted before. So you usually need a couple of goes with this, like the first pass, second pass. But yeah, it's pretty good. So let's see if we can get this going. Don't know how well you can see this. Just try and stick the light on as well. If it needs it. Right, so I'm trying this new chest thing, so hopefully you'll see. See, it's not so bad. You can get quite tight in behind the valves. You ain't got to do a load of masking up. It's good in an empty house because this stuff really does stink. It's like spraying a car. It's got that smell, obviously. So I probably wouldn't do it if there were kids or pets about, but I've got a little run building up there, so let's get this side on. And I should probably have a mask on really, but let's do the top. I don't think it's going to pick too much up on this camera, but what it does do is save, it's much better than setting up your spray gun and stuff just for one radiator with this can. Right, that'll stink. But so I suppose a strong smell means it's going to be tough stuff when it's dried, so. Right, let's leave that now. So, it's quite a simple process. Have I got any more rads? I've got one now. I've done that one earlier. Oh yeah, I've got one there. And I've got a little one upstairs. So anyway, I'll carry on with them, but I just thought I'd show you that just for a bit of content. And that was it really. That's all I sort of could film today. The rest of it was just touching in paint and stuff like that, which is not content. I don't sort of think anyone would want to watch that. Not even me. So tomorrow is putting in latches, handles. I might film a bit of that just to keep the content going on the job. And then that'll be the last day on that job tomorrow. So on Wednesday, I shall hopefully be ripping this out. This is my own shower. It was a good one when I bought it. I bought that from wherever we got it from. I don't know, I think it was Screwfix. It was a lot of money, this shower. But the water in this area is so hard. It's had it, it's just knackered. 2.5 years old, whatever, it's literally had it. And I don't think there's any way to get into the actual unit to descale the pump. So what I'm going to do is, we had a new boiler fitted earlier in the year. And let me walk you to a little bit for any of you that are a bit sort of clued up on these things. We had the tank taken out, the immersion thing, and they left some pipes in here. So I know that, I think that's the cold feed, this one going up to the loft. And I've got two hot there, I've got them to mark them, so I think they're both hot, these two pipes at the back there. So the plan is to come off of them. Well, one's already goes up in the loft, so I'm going to take another hot up in the loft, and so they're going to come up in the loft from there across here. I'll have to obviously divert around the loft hatch. Now me, I'll put them across the loft hatch like a wally. And anyway, and then from there, I'm just going to surface them because I'm going to change all this bathroom soon. This is the bathroom we moved in. It's not sort of the bath we wanted. So that's all coming out of this bath. So anyway, I'm going to drop them down surface mounted and just put like a thermostatic mixer valve on it. So then all this electric stuff can go, and then we can just have showers off the boiler. But anyway, it could go disastrously wrong, or it could go really right, like plumbing does. It either goes really well or really bad, doesn't it? So that's the plan. So I'm going to order some. You can buy the mixer valves, but you can also buy fittings that just screw to the wall, which let you come directly on top with your feeds. I'll get 2 chrome pipes for the feeds. I'm not going to have copper coming down. I'll have it chrome. It should look a bit tidier. But anyway, that's for Wednesday. So I'll get my plumbing head on for Wednesday. I don't mind a bit of plumbing. As long as I can turn the water off, I'm alright really. I've fitted bathrooms before for people, and I've fitted kitchens. It's not my favourite thing to do, and I would never sort of advertise that as my services. It's just generally been people I know or neighbours and stuff like that. And they've always come out alright, touch wood. I've never had any disasters, never had any comebacks. So that shall be, so I'm just looking out my route. But anyway, that's for me to worry about. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, take care.